I wasn't a lady to begin with.
Oh no, I
Not
get
that I
that.
wasn't a lady to begin with, but this is just additional.
Oh no, I understand. Okay, so talking about stuff today. m- the reason why my background is different and I'm a floating face that is gorgeously beat, mind you, like I am loving the gold. And this lip, ooh,
I'm listening.
I got new stuff. So what had happened is I'm in transition of taking my hair down, meaning I'm taking out my braids finally. So
Okay.
I hadn't finished yet, and we had to film today. So I said I'm just going to put a scarf on my head, a little coif and stuff, not realizing it's green.
And it's going to blend it.
Right. So look, I'll show you guys what it looks like. Hold on a second. None.
I had to grab my Bible.
See, it's green and it's coiffed, and I look good. It looks very good with the colors together. They blend. Except what I put on my background. Yeah, that's what happens. So I'm a floating head today because I switched from the Ravenclaw because I just like looking smart. I'm like, ooh, I look like I have the galaxy in my head.
You don't look like a floating head, though.
Well, I meant this part here because you can see my headband for
You might
the
have a
headset.
disappearing brain.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It's just a face.
Well, no, I can see the rest of you. So the rest of them
Well,
can see the
yeah,
rest of
yeah.
you.
Well, yeah. You can see the rest. You can see the top of my shirt. Yeah. I ain't do much today. It's like it was a long day, but I had to explain that why you part of this here is the galaxy. This looks like
Okay,
I got
okay.
a galaxy headband on. Hey, people pay attention to these things. I do.
That's the one reason you mentioned it. It's because she pays attention to that stuff.
Hmm.
Whereas I am those folks that this will be like, I'm oblivious.
Right, but
Like,
this
what?
is yeah, but like watching shows, you see the thing in the background, like when you told me about Bridgerton, when you connected the picture to Harry and stuff, and I didn't see it till now, and go, oh, but this you pay no attention to. That's why I'm like, really, this is in your face.
There is a term for that.
I forgot.
There is a term for that. It's like a dissociative consciousness. Like I am conscious to certain things, but it's like on a grander scale, but like right in front of your face type things, like what I would consider natural or commonplace
Oh yeah,
or like what some people might just consider, oh, that might be just completely bizarre to see on someone, but in my head doesn't consider it bizarre. What
right.
should be bizarre is not bizarre in my mind.
Yes. No, I get that. I perfectly understand that.
So my brain doesn't compute.
Hmm.
You gotta, so I can be obtuse to certain things, be like,
Oh yes,
oh,
yes,
until it brought to my attention
yes.
and
Which
stuff like that. So
yeah, that's why I said I'm going to explain to the people like me who see that thing because it's glaring in front of them. You know, you are
yeah, that
tired
was
and
apology, people. No,
yeah.
that was me saying I'm sorry for the yawning.
Oh, don't worry. I've been yawning all day. I had long classes and stuff, and I'm just like, why am I in these classes? But I still say it's
You're trying to get
funny.
your education.
Oh yeah, I still say it's funny that in my first class we go into breakout groups, and half the breakout group is complaining about this teacher. And
Because we're humans, we need something to complain about.
I was like, one of my classmates was like, "I'm so happy I got to vent." I was like, "I perfectly understand because it's not just you, it's the whole class." And I'm like, and it's different people, so it's not just like, oh, maybe it's just that. Nope, mm-mm. Different people. It's like, okay, so you're not that great
That
of a teacher.
commonplace. You got a
Yeah,
commonplace.
very much so. So I'll start off with, how was your week? Eh.
Since this is a truth podcast. I think I've been in a funk for a while, and I have good days, bad days. Um, and a quandary, really, more than a funk. It's like a quandary of, am I even satisfied with what I'm doing and where I am? Some would say, oh, she's good and she shouldn't leave what she's doing. But at the same time, I'm just like, am I even fulfilled? So that's where I am. I've been having that quandary for a minute. I'm not trapped. I still like what I do. Quite happily I do. They're just things that I allow certain things to stress me out, sit myself in a cocoon when I really don't have to. But I have no desire to go out of this eco zone that I have created for myself at times. And so, because of me fighting me, because that's the only person I'm fighting with is myself. Um, I'm just having those moments in time when people just have to think for themselves and try to realign their own existence while I still have the benefit and the chance to do so. So that's my.
Understandable. Completely understandable. I have been in, as my therapist called, classic murder out.
Mm. Oh, and my period is on its right. I think it started today, but that
Yeah.
don't help either.
No,
Hormonal
it don't.
issues either.
Mm-mm. No, so I've been in classic burnout because I don't get days off and I don't have time for myself. Because as Sheila puts it, I have too many jobs that I choose to take on, and some
Yes.
that pay me.
Keywords is like same thing I was just talking about. It's like we fight yourself. You fighting in yourself. You fighting
Yeah,
yourself.
it's like what helped me last week is Kim took me out to dinner just so I would see a different, how you say it? Landscape. Yeah, that's the word. Different landscape. Something else. And alcohol helps. Not enough to where you get drunk. Where Jesus says, "Don't be a drunkard." So I ain't gonna be falling down, being white girl drunk. No, I would like a nice glass of wine.
And to all the white girls out there, that's not what she means, but that's the term. Thank you.
Yes,
Disclosure and
yes. I'm speaking of the stereotype on
the
television.
stereotype. The Jerry Springer type of thing.
Yes, yes, very much so. The Jerry Springer spring break type of thing of the stereotype that was on TV. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, I know what you meant to.
Yes. And I'm like, no, I have realized I have grown into the I need a glass of wine after work. And it's literally,
You're doing that adulting.
yes, I am adulting. When I literally mean a glass of wine, I pour my glass, I close the bottle, I put the bottle away, and I drink said glass. And then I am okay.
It's a procedure. I think it's a
Yes.
procedure. It's not even the alcohol itself. I think just so I can give my perspective here. I think it's more of it's that mental time for yourself. Recline for yourself. Pour yourself something. Serve yourself. See, she's serving herself with that drink. She's
Yes.
serving her, and then she's sipping because she's taking back control. She's just sipping, and it tastes.
Exactly. And it's not like I see why in them old TV shows how they always used to come in and said I need a drink, and there's been a martini be filled right there just ready for you to go. I was like, why y'all always drink? I said, I gets it now. You don't need a whole bunch. You just need the one. Just the one. Just to take
It's
the
the
edge
act.
off.
It's just the act. It's because it's true. It's like, which is why I think why some people may get addicted to certain things,
Hmm.
because alcohol can provide like muscle relaxants.
Yes, yes it is.
It gives that numbness sometimes, depending on the person, because some people have great alcohol tolerance, some people don't. But it gives that relaxation, the tensions, that real tension that's in there, it relaxes that. That's why some people smoke. That's why some people take, meds to get a little loopy.
Oh yeah, I understand. It's just all. It's kind of like food. It's all in moderation of how you do it, and it's not that bad.
No, I'm not gonna be up. When would I ever say good? See, good liquor, the ones that smooth, that just take, that just puts my head in a nice little buzz. You're just like,
Right. I did that.
I
I
ain't got to
was
think of nobody.
right. I was doing that, and I'm like, I'm drinking plum wine. So you know how plum wine tastes. It's just like, ooh, you like, get you the happy little
To me,
dance,
it's
and
like
like,
Manischewitz.
yes, yes,
It's
it
kind of
is.
like Manischewitz to me.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's like barely alcohol. It's just sweet. I'm like,
True. Ooh, or my desire for ice wine.
oh yeah, but ice wine is too much sugar for me. You
Well,
love that
that's
stuff.
gonna say that's why you can't have more. You shouldn't, if you're a diabetic, you shouldn't have more than a half a cup. Not even really half a cup, like a quart, like a tree turd.
But no,
Because
actually, I would say half a shot because it's mainly sugar.
it is, but it's good. And I'm not going to deny my diabetic type 2 self has drunken an entire bottle by my damn self. And I
Multiple
don't mean in
times.
like a couple of sittings. I mean
No,
in one.
multiple times. When we first discovered it, she was like,
It was
because she
gone.
was
I
like,
was like,
we were, and besides, we have vacation brain then. So vacation brain is like you do everything. You eat all the eats, you drinks all the drinks, especially in a
well,
different country.
yes.
It's like yes,
On parlay, yes, on parlay. I'm like, where am I? Let me take my little black behind somewhere and get me some drunken. Yes, okay. In the vineyard, okay. What was it? Dan Aykroyd's vineyard.
yeah,
We were drinking. We
yeah. It
were
was Dan
drinking.
Aykroyd.
Okay.
It
I
was
mean,
a lot of fun.
Niagara Falls, the city of Niagara Falls,
Right.
or the town of Niagara Falls. Like not like going to Niagara Falls on the half side of U.S. and half side of Canada. This was on the Canadian side, and it was actually the city of. And I mean, the vineyard was nice, and the drinking was good. Okay,
Oh
and the
yeah, it was.
whirlpool, the natural whirlpool. Ooh, things like that scare me, but it was pretty to look.
Yeah,
I
you
wouldn't want
gotta
to
go
fall in
for
it
it.
because I can't swim.
Oh yeah. Okay. What was I gonna say? Why did that song just pop in my head? Okay, I don't know why. Anyway, for some reason, Amazing Grace just popped in my head. I went, oh,
Oh, yeah.
Amazing Grace. I'm like, okay,
Sometimes when the Lord gives you a moment to sing it, girl, sing it.
yep,
You know
that's
me,
true.
I'll break out a song in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah, no, that was like yesterday, and all day long, Pokemon was singing in my head. I was like, don't ask why. It's like I was saying, gotta catch 'em all.
I mean, I can understand why one of my brothers would, because he's always playing that damn game. He
I don't
literally
know.
walks the streets to go find catch Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
Literally, he's into the whole let me go catch Pokemon. The game is on. It takes a lot of energy, battery life on his phone, but
Oh
he's
yeah.
always playing go catch him, go catch him. I mean,
Mhm.
even when we're driving in the streets, catch. You got to keep the app up. You catch these Pokemon for me. I'm a grown woman. Why am I catching Pokemon? Imaginary Pokemon. No.
It is what it is, and there isn't anymore.
Mm.
Okay. As for stats, I ain't got none. Cause what's gonna happen is, technically right now I'm on my second spring break,
Oh,
meaning that the kids for the that I've been counseling and stuff, they're on spring break, so that means I'm on spring break. So technically, I
mm,
got 2 spring breaks, so
cool.
I get time for things, which will be good. So while they're doing that, I'm gonna make a doctor's appointment and be able to go
That's
and get
always smart.
everything done. Yeah.
That's smart.
Mhm. And then, no, excuse me. So then, say in about 2 to 4 weeks, I will basically be able to have more updated stuff to be able to tell you guys and go through like that. Because the truth is, my clothes have been fitting better. Like I got new clothes,
Mhm.
they're starting to feel a little looser, and I'm like they're sitting well,
It's
and
always
I was
good.
like, which is always good. And I refuse to get on the scale because the reason is I don't trust it. And no, 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 no. My dietitian agrees with me. She's like, I love not. She's like, she loves non-scale victories, right?
Right, right, right.
When you could get up the stairs by without dying, you could walk a
Reason.
longer distance. You could do stuff like that. Your clothes fit better. You feel better. You in the mirror like, ooh, yes, I'm a snack.
You don't die and have to get into the bed after walking.
Yes, exactly. Like you could give yourself like a confidence boost for this. It's like you did it. Yes, you did the whole thing last week where you did all the stuff, but the thing is, you're still here this week. You ain't die. You ain't, you know, get so upset that you drowned in a vat of ice cream, or in your case, bubble tea. I'm saying I'm giving you the props of the boost. Okay, Lord, she has bubble tea.
Yesterday was Friday. I got paid, so that's my treat.
Oh yeah, well I perfectly understand it, but you understand what I'm saying. So,
Mhm.
cause she was like, when you get on the scale, you don't know how much your clothes weigh. You don't know if you went to the bathroom or not. You know, you don't know if
I
you
always
retain.
do it in the morning.
Right. See, that's another thing. The time of day that you do it, if you're
Mhm.
retaining water or not, if you went to the bathroom or not, you know, those are all factors in what the numbers say. And she said it takes a while for the numbers to catch up to what your body is actually doing.
Right.
And
That's true.
she's a dietitian, so I'm like I'm following that, and I am been behaving. I have not been lying as much. Still lying a little bit. It's a process, people. It's a process. On my food thing, before I was lying outright. Now I'm like, okay, let me actually let it match up. You just said we truthing on here. I gotta tell the truth,
True, true, true. Keep it going. Keep it real. Keep it real.
right? So I've been behaving and eat more vegetables like she told me to, and stuff. But it's getting closer to summer, so the fruit and vegetables are starting to taste good again and not taste like hot house food. Well, when you get fresh and you get that hot house taste, and then you get like from a farmer's market, you're like, I know the difference.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Because freshly picked and washed right then and there versus I just went to the store and go get it. It's a completely different taste. It's like
Right.
having milk right from the cow,
Exactly. Like
which,
that's what
which
I'm
I've
talking
learned that
about.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan.
No, I'm good.
No, I've had it. It's sweeter. I will say this. Right from the cow, it's very sweet.
Well, I've never had it right from the cow, but I'm just like, mm.
Sadly, I have, and it is actually good. It's just very sweet. Um, no pasteurization at all. And I've come to that realization. I am one of those type of chicks that need my milk pasteurized. I need all the other extra nutrients removed. It's gonna mess with my tummy. Let me tell you. Oh no.
Understandable. So that's where my stats are lying. And also the other thing about this term, I haven't had time to care. Not time to do it. It's time to care. Just like I was just talking about that I have 45 million 11 jobs, but yeah, I don't have time for certain things, and I'm trying to prioritize my health by making sure I take
Mm,
my medicine and do these food logs and stuff. And so that's why I'm trying to be on it. So you know, it's some things because like, whew, a sister's like, I need
it's
to
a
be.
lot.
It's a lot.
No, it's a lot sometimes, and priorities are the key thing. Knowing oneself and whatnot. Like I said, for me, as to my stats, it was going. Like I said, I had 2 pounds down. Um, Yesterday, because I didn't check myself today, I was not in the mood. But yesterday, I was a pound up. But I realized that since I saw my menstrual cycle, that made sense. That made sense indeed.
Hmm.
Um, and possibly also for my mood. But anyway,
No,
um,
it all makes sense. And you know the funny
Mhm.
thing is, I'm looking at you. Your face looks smaller.
It does. Oh,
Yeah,
good.
because you know how I know? You know when you get these lines in here, right here, like that, like you sucking in your cheeks.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. I also think it's just because I'm looking into the camera versus like this or whatnot too. But I'm gonna take the compliment because I am bad at that, so I will take it.
Yeah, because
Um,
I'm like your dimples are all way out. Right there, there's like they hit the bong and your cheekbone. So I'm like, that's not just
I
looking into a
miss these
camera.
days. I miss these days.
Our duck lip days.
Yes, I do miss those days. But what I also have realized, like you said, is like proportion of where my weight sits on my body. Um, I have been shopping at Shein, and I've been doing a lot
Oh,
more tops. I started to get pants, and I figured, like the dumb dumb that I am, I figured I should just get the same size because my boobies.
oh
I went and
no,
got a
no.
2X. I went to think I needed the same size at the bottoms. Um, so I went and got 2X at the bottoms. I forgot I have barely a bottoms. And they're kind of big. And I was like,
No. Oh, you want to know the
I don't
funny
know why I
part
did
is?
that.
I
I don't
bought
know why I did that.
pajama pants, right? Now,
Mm.
I sized up because I didn't trust them because as you know, I got a badonkadonk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I got a 5X and a 4X. The 5X is huge. The 4X is big. But they're pajama pants, so I could just turn around in them real easy. Like I was
Pearl,
like
pearl, pearl.
that's why I was like I thinking it like that, but I'm just sitting here like, "Oh, I might be able to get to a 3 with them people." You know, and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
seriously. They're nice on the thighs. Like for me, I have thighs. I don't have a plump derriere, nor do I have serious calves. So the pants, the ones that have drawstring, I can live with. The ones that don't have drawstring, they're under my boobies because, well, that's where I need to put them. Um, and I realized I didn't buy because it was for work and regular like outings because so they're bright as hell. They're me, very multicolored. And how do I put this? I really wish I did have an ass because then they might probably wouldn't fall down so much. But that's okay because I didn't get stretched. But you know what? Now I know
Mhm.
when I
Oh
deal
yeah.
with the bottoms to remind myself I am not a full hourglass. I'm more like where you are a pear, I am a lollipop.
I was gonna say more of a triangle because you have boobs.
You see, but then it would be an upside down triangle.
That's what I meant, an upside down triangle.
Yeah, because then that would be it. I'm more like an upside down triangle because I got these and I got these.
Yes.
But when it
That's why
comes
I said
down here, it's just like, oh,
yeah, kind
you
of.
got hips.
Yeah,
I
you
got
got
hips.
hips. You got hips.
I got hips and thighs, people. I got some drumsticks. I ain't got no back ass, but
No.
there is something I sit on. Let's put it that way. I sit on something,
Oh
but
yeah,
that
she
something is not like my family's. I don't
as
have my brothers. I don't have my
no, no,
mama.
no, 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 no. I always say Sheila got a buki. She got a
I
buki.
inherited my father's women's side of the family.
Yeah, pretty
They got
much.
boobies and got no derriere.
Yeah.
I don't know how a
But
bunch of Spanish people got that, but it's all right.
hey, it happens. No, but I've been on Shein because I've been helping our friend Charmin because
Mm.
now here's the funny part about this. I'm gonna explain this whole
Mm.
thing. This is hilarious. Now,
Mm.
last year it said pray for a friend of yours that's not very religious to help them with that, you know, like we do in small group. So I said I'll go pray for my friends Crystal and Andy and pray for Charmin.
Mm-hmm.
It worked on Charmin. The only difference is she didn't convert over to Christianity. She
No.
got deeper into Muslim because she's
Yeah.
Muslim.
So
So I
that means
just
she's
found,
more in her faith.
yeah, she's more in her faith. I said I find it funny that she told me, she's like, it's because of you and Kim. It's like you guys are on your face and you talk about a lot, and you know you let me ask questions, and she's like, yeah, and I'm like, If you
She's
don't
come
want
back into the fold of the triad. She's come back into the triad fold anyway, because
yes,
the top three of the same brotherhood. We're cousins. We and our Judaic brothers and our Muslim brothers, we are cousins as Christians. Okay, we are Gentile
exactly.
cousins. Okay,
Exactly. And so it was funny
we got
because
the same God.
yes. So I was sitting there laughing because on Shein they have lu-
Beautiful.
these beautiful because she's like I can't show too much skin anymore because she's getting into that range. I was like, okay,
It's like my mom. It's like my mom. It's for when you're my mother's not an Orthodox Christian, because the Orthodox Christians dress very much like an Orthodox Muslim, like a very conservative Muslim.
right.
Um,
So she's going to
and they have
conservative.
those there. Yeah.
Right. And I was sending her all these beautiful dresses. I'm like, ooh, these look like saris, but dresses. I'm like, here, you look good in saris. And this is like, yeah. And I'm like, me and Shein, I don't like the Kardashians too much, but I'm kind of in love with this site.
Oh, I love them because they have the petal rose. Like they have different brands in Sheehan. Um, and because of that, I am not a conservative Christian woman, but I do love the look from
Yeah.
time to time. I do like the long sleeves. I do like maxi dresses that are very cute, though. See, I don't like it when it's just plain Jane.
Oh, yeah.
I like it when it has some styles to it.
Right. And I will admit that you have been trying my entire life. I'm going to say it now, just like you've been there long enough to get me in color, cut, pattern, and stuff like this because I always
You
dress
were
like an
rocking
old.
that shirt the other day.
Oh yes, and,
Mhm.
and stuff like this. And I am having fun on this site because it is a site that takes big girls, but does not make us feel like big girls.
It takes all women. That's what I love.
Yes.
It's from you can be no chested to biggie chested. You no
Hmm.
hips to a whole lot of hips. No derriere to a big derriere. A Mack truck, whatever. It just puts all women, all genres, like you were saying earlier. They have clothing for hookerish or non-hookerish.
That is true. They got some hooker clothes. I seen them. I was like, ooh,
And they don't care what
ooh.
size you are.
Mm-mm. No, no,
They
they really
don't know
don't.
that. And so for me it's just like I like the I get other people tell me, oh, they're the factories. Okay, fine. Well, then as buyers we have the ability to make changes the same way Tommy Hilfiger, not Tommy Hilfiger, Abercrombie and Fitch got gone, um simply because the buyers, if the buyers aren't buying or the buyers have an disagreement, you can make change to be a more conscious company. But that's the thing for me, is like the fact that they really do dress for every woman in a sense.
Yeah,
There's always some piece in there.
exactly. And that this podcast and therapy, a lot of therapy, has helped me to be, more confident in myself and to wear these type clothes. And also that I have a husband that thinks I'm hot and everything.
But for us single people, it's good
For
just to like yourself, and
yes, that's why I said the therapy part
that's
first.
for folks like myself. It's good to
Hmm.
love ourselves.
Oh yeah. So
as,
I
as
was
as BTS, the big campaign was for folks for a few years. Love yourself, people. Love yourself.
exactly.
And I use BTS because so many people know them. Not
Well,
that I
yeah.
don't love them, so please, if you're an army, please don't come for me.
Oh no, no, no. Don't f with the army. They're
Yeah,
scary.
like I said, don't come for me. Okay, just I
Yeah.
like army. I have bought BTS merchandise for my god niece and nephew who love BTS. So
Yes.
I've taken them. I have traveled to stores in Florida to find the only K-pop store to buy things for them. So please, thank you.
Yeah. And
But I'm EXO all the way, baby. XOL Chinois. Hey, don't get me wrong. Multi fandom. Hello. Hey. But anyway,
anyway, I have no fandom at the current moment for music.
that's fine, child. That's fine. I love my music. I
Yeah.
love music. Is always been a passion of mine. Music has always been my friend. When I'm working like this whole week, when I'm having a moment, when I'm about to have a moment, I literally turn around and that's why I hate working in the office this week. I had to go to the office twice this week. I was so much happier when I was back in the house because I could have my Amazon music in the background. And if I'm having a moment, I just get up and start singing. Sometimes the girls just need that. I was really rocking this week. Billie Eilish and Phineas. Um, and who else? Oh, uh, Bishop. Her name is Bishop. Like a River. Been loving that song. And Florence
Oh, I
and the
know.
Machine.
Oh, I know that song like a river. I love that song. That song is so good. Cause I love watching people dance to this. See, because
Yes,
it's just yes. Cause they hit that. If
it
they
just
can
gets
hit
you.
those spots, they'll be like bang, bang, bang. Yes.
And I love it because I never really knew the song until I watched because I told you I love Boys Over Flowers and many of all the many variations. I just literally finished watching the Thai version because today was the
Mhm.
last episode of the Thai version, which was also very good. But and they were a little bit more truer to the Japanese version drama, not the movie,
Mhm.
not the Japanese movie. And again deals with a lot of mental issues, but the song in the Chinese version, which is on Netflix, because it goes by Meteor Shower, the 2018 Mandarin or Cantonese version, they kept playing that song over and over and even did a dance to it inside the episode. And the older sister, who was around our age, was doing it and looking fabulously fierce, okay? And doing it and looking age appropriate because the outfit, like she had two younger people, but then for herself, the way she had her outfit, I was like, yes, girl, I would wear it like that because that would be comfortable for me. As a grown woman, I'd be comfortable. The little girls can be half naked. I'm gonna be partially naked. I like that look. She was partially, I'm gonna give you some legs, you know what I'm saying? I'm
Ah,
gonna give
I
you
love
some
that.
legs.
I
I'm gonna
love
give you a
that.
little decolletage. But they're gonna be half naked and I'm gonna be partially, okay?
No, I love that. It's
I
like
like
yes, at
it.
our age, we're partially naked. That is beautiful.
Right. We will give you the hint of the essence. Okay. And she did that dance with those younger girls. I was like, yes, girlfriend. And I loved it. And they kept playing that song. And I don't know why, but the song itself, like a river, I was just like, when you hear the whole lyrics, I was like, yes, how do I fall apart faster? And it's like, just the words to that song just really get me, and that's why I
Oh
kept
yeah.
playing it this week. So, and then Florence and the River, and then I'm not gonna lie, what's that girl's name? Pink and her daughter,
Oh,
the Sunshine song.
you know, the Pink. How can I say it? Ever since Misunderstood came out, that her second album, she been slapping people
Mhm.
in the face. And then she doggone went
Oh,
off and had a kid. And the kid's coming in and said, "Oh, mommy, let me do it too." And
you
I'm
know,
like,
she just drags her child into it. She drags her child into it
I
because she got
know.
two kids.
Oh, they
She
both
got
like
two
it
kids.
though.
She got two kids, but her daughter though, she's not lying. Pink had said this in an interview. Her daughter has a perfect pitch. And I'm not gonna lie, when you hear that song that the two of them did together, I can follow. It's terrible, but my voice sounds better with the daughter because the way her daughter is very crisp. I mean, she is young, but she's been dealing with her mom since she was born. You know what I mean? But the way she sings that song, her voice is very crisp in the tone and how she says and sings those chords. And I was just like, yeah, her daughter does have a good hearing, good hearing for when it comes to music, and it's just it resonates when I hear that song because there's some songs or way people sing that somehow hits
It hits you and
me
it
on a chemical
feels.
level. Yeah, it hits me on a chemical. Like I literally feel the difference within my body. It's a chemical reaction
Mhm.
that happens with certain pitches for
Yeah.
me, which is kind of weird, but it does. I
Oh,
do
it's
get
not
a
weird.
chemical pitch,
It's
and I
not
love
weird.
it.
It's not weird. It's that how I say hit you in the feels, but it's that goosebump feel of how it makes your
Yes,
skin
yes,
feel. And like
yes,
certain
yes.
songs is like
Things like melatonin.
exactly. It's like
Mhm,
certain singers, they can hit them notes, and you're like, ooh, you see that right there, see right there, right there, yeah.
mhm,
And that
mhm,
makes you feel.
mhm.
And then when you get that right singer with the right words and that beat come in, ooh, that's why that Like a River song be like. And you could see the Like a River. I heard it first on So You Think You Could Dance, and
Mhm.
they did a dance in this water thing, and it's like a river, and they was hitting boom. It's like a river, boom, and the water shoots up like this. I was like, ah, in the fields, right there, in the fields. I can
I
see the
love that.
dance
I
now.
love that. I love that. The last part where it's like da-dee-da, dum, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da, dum, da-da-da-da-da,
Yeah,
la-da-da-da, la-da-da-da, la-da-da-da-da. Oh, love it. Love it.
love it.
Love it.
Yeah, it's like,
Yes, this is what these are things people that make us happy. Okay, I'm sorry. You came
eh,
for this, so that's your ticket price. Sorry. No
I'm like,
refunds. Oh,
we're not, we haven't deviated from our normal stuff at all. This is what we do. We talk about random stuff, then we go into scripture.
pretty much. We pray, script. There we go.
Yeah, because
Just
I'm
us.
just like, it's stuff
This is
that
what you
we
came
needed.
for.
Exactly. It's stuff that we needed to talk about because Sheila's been in a funky mood. I've been in a half funky mood. You know, I'm only now coming out of the funky mood because I get a break. I had my
Yeah,
little
I
drink.
remember.
I know. I had my little drinky drink yesterday, and Monday I'm literally taking the entire day off. I'm going to do
I'll be
something.
in the office.
I know. And I think that's another problem that you have right now. You actually have to go back in the office. They're
It's
forcing
only
you to
for these
go.
meetings. Thank the sweet Lord. It's only for these specific vendor meetings because these people are coming all the way from freaking Nebraska or something. But I have to spend 3 days inside the office. 3 days. And it's not like I'm working. Well, technically I am, but it's not like I'm working with my team. I'm stuck listening and arguing, not arguing, debating or asking questions with vendors for 3 whole days. And then I'll be backed up because I have other things I have to get done, reports that I have to actually finish. Okay. And I
Yeah,
don't get a break. I don't get a break.
I know.
And we're going, so, and then I got to run. Oh, like next weekend, Friday after work, I have to get in a car to go all the way back to New York for one day for a baby shower. Not that I
Oh,
don't want to go to a baby shower, but I
why
have
are
to
you
go to a baby
going?
shower because it's a baby shower. It's family, it's a baby shower, and I'm patient. Same
Oh,
reason why I
yeah,
went
that's
to a
true.
wedding all the way in Massachusetts.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what
Yeah.
it's her first child. She's in her 40s. It's her first child. You go. You support. This is what I do. This is what you do. I mean, you expect people to support you back, but you're not requiring them. But you do
Right.
what you do for family.
Yeah,
You
that's
will travel
understandable.
wherever for family. That's it. You will travel for wherever for family. Um, and so that will give me some type of like reprieve for a bit. But classes have also started, so I also have homework to finish.
Yeah. But at least take it like this. Different scenery does help the
Mm.
brain. You know, it does help you to
Mm.
relax and to break out the
Me?
monotonous of your routine.
Me.
I said scenery.
Yeah, but I'm talking about me though. Me?
Yeah, even you.
Mm. Some days. Sometimes. Sometimes.
Yes, you cannot be a hermit crab for your entire life. Every now and then you got to change
I
shells.
can. But I can though. That's the sad part. I
But
could.
that's that but that's the problem. You get stuck in, you said it yourself at the beginning of this conversation, that you get stuck in your own little thing. This is why I'm telling you, you need to come out every now and then. I'm not forcing you to
This
go
is
out to the bars and drink.
so
I'm
weird.
saying go get to sing.
I know. This is so weird that I was holding on to myself, but I'm so sorry, people.
These are the reasons why I say y'all should tune into our YouTube channel.
I'm a bit bizarre, but it's okay. Actually, no, I'm not bizarre by myself though.
No,
So
there's reasons why we're friends.
she was talking about her head being disappeared in the galaxy.
because it is. Look at it. It's gone. See? If I
It's
if I
just your brain. Just your brain has left the world. Yes, that's all. That's all, child. It's all. But God bless her, though. I do. I do. Oh my God! Before we go into crazier, go off into another land of the living, we
oh,
should pray.
I was gonna say that, and I was gonna say the last thing I was
I
telling.
know.
I was gonna say the last thing I was gonna tell you before we go into the land of praying. I have made decisions. So I am not going to my graduation. I just want the paper with my name on it, but I am going to a photo shoot. So I'm gonna get my cap and gown.
Is it virtual?
I never looked because I really didn't care. And I did look into the thing where you could put you could get the commencement paperwork that you were talking about. They have it.
Mhm.
I no. So what I did was, oh no, I just don't want to pay for it.
Oh
Bec-
my God. So, but it will have this. So this which degree is this? Is this one?
Masters.
Okay. So this is your master's, and then because I know for a fact you don't have another one.
What do you mean I don't have another one?
You don't have another master's degree.
No, I have a bachelor's degree. I have two bachelor's
Right.
degrees.
Right. Right. That see, I knew you had two of those, but this is
Yeah,
gonna be your first master's. You plan on
right.
doing a second master's?
No.
Okay, so you might be doing your doctorate.
If I do a doctorate and I get the doctor, I will be there to everything stuff because I want that doctor in front of my name and just plaster it everywhere.
But you do know now that you have your master's, you do add that to your title now.
Yeah,
It's MBA after everything.
yeah, but mine will be LMSC once I get my license.
Yeah. You get your you also will have MBA there.
Yeah, I know. I have
Just
a
don't
lot of
forget to
letters
add that.
behind. I have a lot of letters behind my name. But what I'm
And
planning
you
to
still don't want the paperwork that has your name on it with the list of graduates.
no, because I don't know where any of that other stuff is.
No, I thought you said you had to pay for it.
Yeah. Oh, to get
You
it,
want
it
to send
come.
me
They have what they have is graduation packets. So you can
yeah,
get
you want to send me the link.
it's $311.
Okay. What comes with it?
The tassel, the graduation cap and gown,
Mm,
a frame for your diploma, the commencement thing. Yeah,
yeah.
and I think that's it. But
That's
that's what
actually not bad at all.
it's a lot. But what I'm saying is that
We'll
this is
discuss after this call.
no. I'm going to tell you right now because I did buy something. I bought my tassel because
Okay.
I wanted my tassel. I bought two. I bought a souvenir tassel and a regular tassel.
Good
Then
job. Good job.
I'm going to do the photo shoot with Charmin. We already picked the date and we got the photo photographer. So I'm gonna be cute.
Oh, you both need to go. She not going. She not going too.
Oh no, she going to hers. We're at different schools.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
going.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going to her graduation. Yeah, I know. I'm not going to mine, but I'm going to hers. I don't mind going to other people's. I just don't want to go to my
I
own.
know. This is so you. That's what I'm like.
You've known me for how long now? This makes sense. Come
This
on.
is so her, people. This is so her. Remember how I said earlier, well, like when she just, was talking about her missing brain, and certain things that were oblivious to me, and certain things are not. So, Gwen, my dear Gwen, certain things that are like important, or she sees the importance of something, where she does not see the importance of. Where some people might think this is important, she's just like, yeah, whatever.
It's
God bless
true.
her soul. God bless her soul. Because I am one of those women that have learned I like the pomp and press because I worked for it. I killed
Right.
myself to get something, and I'm going to be there with bells on.
And I'm
Hence why
like,
I like color.
give me the paper with my name on
Yeah, that's her. That's her. But God help you. If you say,
it.
hey, I'm having mine,
Oh,
oh
I'll
no,
show
show
up.
me yours.
I'll
She'll
show up.
bring
I'll shout. Oh
flowers.
yeah.
She'll bring flowers. She'll record. She'll come to yours and celebrate yours, but God help you want to go to hers, even by video, virtual, or anything. Girlfriend's not gonna go. When you want to go celebrate her stuff, she's like, no,
Nope.
this is my friend. That's all I got to say. I don't know how we have remained friends, and we're so opposite. I like Chanel. She's okay with. Who are you okay with?
I like Chanel.
Coach? Yes, yes, yes. But you're not willing to buy Chanel. I can't see you buying Chanel.
Wait till I get a real job, then I'll buy Chanel.
Y'all heard that, right? This is recorded, okay? This is recorded.
Cause I'm like,
Even inexpensive Chanel, this guy won't want. She's like, do I really need this now?
well, I'm gonna explain it very simply. It's something like
Hmm.
Kevin on stage says. He says, I might have money, but I always believe I only have $11. And that's how I live my life. I it's like I might have a little bit of money, but I believe I have $11. And that has
And
to
that's
last
how
me
she
for the
survives.
and this has to last me for the rest of my life.
True, true. But let's be real. Sometimes I do know that she's not into. She likes pretty things.
Oh
Sometimes
yes.
this is new because honestly, folks, those who are
Ooh,
just starting to watch, she said
wait a
that
minute.
from the first couple of seasons. She was not a girl about her nails like that. She was not
Oh
a girl
no.
about her wigs like that. She was not about her hair or her. She always had her makeup, but no, now it's just like a whole nother level with
See,
her makeup, a
see,
whole
that's the
other level
funny
with her
thing is,
nails, and a whole other
see,
level with her
see
prettiness, prettification.
that that is the funny thing is, I will not buy Chanel, but I will buy expensive makeup.
Because she loves makeup. It's an art. It's like the artistry of it.
Yes,
She likes the
exactly.
artistry of the make. So it's not just makeup. It's not simply makeup. It's the artistry that she gets to create, reinvent her look. Oh, I
Exactly.
understand this child.
Yeah.
On the other hand, love the prettiness of the Chanel, the fabric, the stitch, the craftsmanship of somebody else. Right?
Right.
They did the work, and I enjoy
Right.
I enjoy
See,
wearing it. Oh,
see, I have my things that I like, and I'm like, right now, as she said, is my nails, which I'm about to go get done on Monday. It's my makeup, which has always been a thing, but now I just get better quality makeup. You know, I have graduated from Wet n Wild,
true,
you know,
true.
and stuff.
Yeah.
And then now it's the
She knows
wigs.
what the difference between quality and quantity. Mm.
Exactly. And chalky. And it's like I'm not buying my makeup out of Walmart no more.
Girl, see, that's when you know what elevation. See, when you people see when you get that dollar store Jesus, that's all you're gonna get, dollar store Jesus. But when you want that quality, top quality Jesus, okay, I'm gonna need you to go find an actual Bible, a real Bible. You want Bible, not Bible, okay?
Right. And
Okay.
that's funny. You know, it's funny. We talk about Shein, and I'm like, I'm in here loving this lip, which is a liner and Shein's lip gloss.
Mm.
I bought the lip gloss. I was like, ooh, this is nice. I like
You know, I
this.
saw some of their stuff too, and I was like, I'm thinking you can add a lot of their stuff with. You can mix and match with certain higher end, and you
Oh
know
yeah.
when a company is using good quality. Okay, there's a difference when you get companies that are inexpensive but are good quality.
Right.
Okay,
And as you see with the lip, like I said, it's just liner and that gloss. And it's like just kind of banging. I'm like, yeah, I'm really liking it. So it's like,
I ain't
yeah,
mad at you. I ain't mad at you. You know I love my people. If you ever need to buy me presents, if we ever get to that point, I love Chanel. That is not a lie. I love my
Chanel
Chanel.
everything.
Mm, you know me. And then I also do like Clinique. I love my chubbies. And I also love my other favorite love that I have is I love my Chanel, Clinique, and which is the other thing that I like. Mm, if I'm not really in the mood, I will go for Victoria's Secrets. That's like my I'm okay. I like grab something and go.
Oh
But I do
yeah.
love Chanel, Clinique. On the side you get some of that Victoria's Secret. But,
Yeah. Victoria's
on the
Secret's like
side.
if you're there.
Yeah. Yeah. And I just really go for the colognes. I will get some of their lip glosses though.
Yeah.
But I do
Okay.
love Burberry. Ooh.
Burberry's good.
Do you like Burberry?
Okay. So now with that, I have told you the update of that because she's this crazy
Mm,
and she's like this. So now we're gonna pray
mm.
and we're gonna go think. Sheila, come out of it.
I know, but that just had me thinking of walking a runway. Mm, mm, mm. Yes. Sorry. I have moments with myself, people. You gotta love me, okay? What a love. Heavenly Father, Heavenly Host. Uh, you know how we've been feeling. But you know what? I have to honestly admit that I'm grateful that I have the ability to feel, that we have the ability to experience real feelings, go through real emotions, try our best to cheer us up. I have to also admit, I thank Gwen for calling because I did need to pick me up. Didn't realize I needed it, but I did. Not this call, but a prior call. So I think because sometimes I do get within myself. Yeah, a little. And I hide it sometimes well, sometimes not so well, if you know me. And she's been going through trials and tribulations. And I'm grateful that she has a spouse that hears your word to know how to comfort her in her time of trial. And there are many of you who are watching, listening, that may not have that physical person. So we hope that we are your virtual person. Because sometimes third party outlets can help, like music, like we talked about, like videos, dramas. When you open your mind up and open your eyes and ears to hear messages, not satanic ones, but actual messages of hope, of encouragement. God talks, the Holy Spirit speaks, and it doesn't always have to be direct words. It could be a smell, a sight, touch. God is in everything, especially in us. You don't have to be a biblical prophet to still be a messenger of God. You just have to be a child of God, and that's what we all are. Sometimes you just have to remember that. Sometimes you just have to realize that if you let God lead, stop trying to fight. There is peace. There is joy. There are those that are fighting the good fight, thinking that they're not worth, their life is not worth anything. Please know every day you get up is a blessing. That you do have the right to be yourself, no matter what. And that those that may try to hurt you are only really hurting themselves. You cannot give them power. An ugly person's words should mean nothing, but I know it can hurt. But you are a beautiful person. You are a adorable person. Whoever is out there feeling alone, if you look, really truly look, there is you in that mirror, and you are important. And if you ever feel you need to share, find us and others like us. Write a comment. Send a prayer request. We're here. We're not perfect. We definitely don't want to be perfect. But there are others here that as well that can hear you. So just reach out and know God is real and is there for you always. Let us all say amen. For God is good.
All the time.
God is good.
All the
God
time.
is good.
All the time.
Amen and amen.
And amen.
Girl, I don't know who took over, but I felt like somebody was reaching out and needed something. Woo! Jesus, Lord, you done took me. Took me. Oh, my Lord, you done took me. I felt that, I felt that was a prophetic moment. I really did. I felt like somebody's going to be watching this. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord, whoever you are, please know I was completely sincere. You need us. You need someone. Reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out.
And pretty
We are
much,
realistically telling you, reach out.
and for the other half of the people the one that she was feeling and the one that she mentioned, reach out to your friends. Reach out to your
Yes.
friends that you think that are okay. Yeah, you never know. They might need you a bit more than you think you do. It's like I was calling to bother Sheila because that's what I usually do. It's like I'm bothering you because I'm bored, and I was like
But it was necessary.
something told me, let me check up on Sheila. How you doing? Like for real, and stuff. And then we start talking about random dumbness like we do on this phone call, and you know, or our favorite shows, and just that little bit can help brighten somebody's day. You know,
It
to
did. It
think
got me
so.
off where I was sitting, and I actually moved. Felt more enlightened. I was like, all right, get up, Sheila, go move.
Right? When I
Go
tell you
forth,
stop
young
being a
child.
hermit crab all the time.
Go west, young child.
Really?
I tell you, sometimes people don't know. If you feel that you hear that word, they hear that voice, you feel like the Lord is moving you, or even if you don't think think that's God, but you feel an urge to do something, do it. Honest to
Yeah.
God. If it's not something that's gonna hurt or be malicious or um, you know, if someone tells you to go kill somebody, please know that's not
Yeah,
God.
no, that's not it.
Someone
But
says
it's
to go to go beat down somebody or rape somebody or molest somebody, that ain't God. Please don't listen to that.
no, but if they tell you you should call your friend. When's the last time you spoke to your friend? You know,
Your
just go
family
shoot the
member,
breeze. You know,
send
just shoot
somebody
the
a text.
breeze.
I'm like,
Like
send
like I
somebody a
said,
text.
it was funny. I was in that funky mood last week, and we went to dinner, and I came back. I was feeling good. She's like, "When's the last time you spoke to your friend Noreen?" I was like, "It's been a minute because I've been busy." Well, call her. And she was like, "Well, tell Kim I said thank you. He always looking out for me." And I was like, "We just needed to talk to each other and stuff. When we talk about hard stuff, we talked about easy stuff, and we talk about dumb stuff. But sometimes you just need to say, 'What's up? How you doing?'"
It's literally, let's do a Bugs Bunny. What's up,
Hmm.
Doc?
Pretty much.
True, true. And so, you know what that means. Oh, by the way, I even mentioned this. Our Haggai to one of the people in my job because I was talking to a young gentleman in my job named Darius. And I said, you know, I talked about you, but not really you. And then the other guy was like, you could start calling him King Darius. I was like, no. I was like, I ain't calling no young person King nothing. All right. But that was funny because I brought it up and had conversations. I got conversations. There were into something in there. Give me something to talk about that I actually want to talk about. Hello? Hey, man. We on chapter 2. Are you ready?
Cause I read the NIV version, and I'm like, it's a little long, but it's not that bad. And I was just like, before you
Not as
start the
long as
thing,
it's kind of like almost like the other one to me.
right? Yeah. Before you started, it's like my funny takeaway of this was, it's like God said, "I told you so. I said so. Didn't you listen to me the first time? You didn't listen to me the first time. Let me explain this to you. All right. That now I said so. Now let's hear the message version.
You know, like we said last week, y'all funny, but God will backhand you.
Oh yes, God is
I'm
like your
gonna treat
mama.
you like a parent.
Mm,
It's a parent. You didn't
oh
hear me the
yeah.
first time. There's consequences. You're trying to do extra. There are consequences. So here we go. The
Uh huh.
title of this one, this is chapter 2. Title in the messages goes as This Temple Will End Up Better Than It Started Out. On the 21st day of the 7th month, which you know is July. It's July. Because a lot of things happen in July because good things happen in July. But anyway, the word of God came through the prophet Haggai. Tell Governor Zerubbabel, son of Shealtiel, and High Priest Joshua, son of Joazadaki, and yes, that's how I pronounce it, and all the people, is there anyone here who saw the temple the way it used to be? All glorious. And what do you see now? Not much, right? So get to work, Zerubbabel. God is speaking. Get to work. Joshua, son of Zoradak, high priest, get to work. All of you people, God is speaking. Yes, yes. I did say, get to work. For who am I? The God of angel armies is speaking. Put into action the word I have convicted within you when you left Egypt. I am living and breathing among you right now. Like I said before, who is God? Where's God? Right here.
huh.
Don't be timid. Don't hold back. This is what angels have said. Before you know it, I will shake up the sky and earth, ocean and fields, and I'll shake down all the godless nations. They'll bring bushels of wealth, and I will fill this temple with splendor. That's what the angel said. You know, because God done said so. I own the silver. I own the gold. Decreed the God of angel armies. This temple is going to end up far better than it started out. A glorious beginning, but an even glorious finish. A place in which I will hand out holiness and holiness. You get me? Holiness and holiness. Decreed the God of angel armies. On the 24th day of the 9th month, again, this was in the second year of Darius, the king, God's message came to Haggai. God of the angel armies speaks. Yo, consult the priest for a ruling. If someone carries a piece of sacred meat in his pocket, meat that is set apart for the sacrifice altar, and the pocket touches a loaf of bread, a dish of stew, a bottle of wine or oil, and any other food, will these foods be made holy by such contact? Priest said no. Then Haggai said, how about somebody who is contaminated by touching a corpse? If that person touches one of these foods, will it be contaminated? The priest said, yes, it will be contaminated. Then Haggai said, so this, the people, is contaminated. Their nation is contaminated. Everything they do is contaminated. Whatever they do for me is contaminated. God done said that. Think back. Think back, would you be? Thank you. Before you set out to lay the first foundation stones for the rebuilding of my temple, how did it get with you? Isn't it true that your foot was dragging heart half-heartedly affects and your efforts of rebuilding the temple? Weren't you like sluggish? Like halfway returns of your crops? Half the grain you were used to getting? Half the line? Like I hit you with a drought and a blight and a hail. Everything you were doing got hit. But it didn't seem to phase you. You continued to ignore me. Like me. You continued to ignore me. Now think. Please, now think ahead. From this same date, this 24th day of the 9th month, think ahead from when the temple rebuilding was launched. Has anything, please, has anything in your fields, wine, your vines, your fig tree, your pomegranates, your olive tree, failed to flourish? From now, you can count on a blessing. God's message came a second time to Haggai on that most memorable day, the 24th day of the 9th month. Speak to Zerubbabel, the governor of Judea. I am about to shake up everything, to turn everything upside down, and start over from the top to the bottom. I'm about to overthrow these governments, destroy the foreign powers, dismantle the world of weapons and armaments. Okay? I'm going to throw armies into confusion so that they end up killing each other. Okay? And on that day, this is God's message, right? I will take you, oh, Zerubbabel, son of Shealtiel, as my personal servant. And I will set you as a signet ring, the sign of my sovereign presence, okay, and authority. I've looked over the field and chosen you for this work. So said God. Okay. Enjoy. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye. The end. Woo!
I said what I said. You didn't listen to what I said. Oh, you still didn't listen. So like, I'm gonna take half your stuff and see if you pay attention. You still ain't paying attention. Like, you know what? Forget it. All you gone. You over there. You my man. How you doing? Because they didn't listen. You listened.
You about to kiss my finger because you're gonna be my finger. How? You
Exactly.
thought you were cute? No.
You thought you were
You
cute
side
dragging your
by.
feet on this. I'm like, we went from the 6 month, I mean the 7 month to the ninth month. Excuse you, no.
I gave
You
you 3 months, but I
you
gave
know,
you
I'm
3 months.
God. I could do everything I wanted to. I don't need you. And this is why I ain't using you now no more. That's why I said what I said. You were supposed to do what I said. And see, I told you to pick up your room. You didn't pick up your room. Now, see, now you want punishment. Now you ousted from your room.
Don't
That's
do
what he
things
said.
half-heartedly. You say you're gonna do something. You're gonna do it. And there's no
Hmm.
lukewarm. You can't be lukewarm at stuff. You really want to desire. This is why people get into issues, like myself. But when you get into issues, when you feeling you feeling off. There's no joy. There's no off. I'm still getting paid though. But is that all? Is that everything? No.
Ex- exactly. Like I was still like before I decided to go back to school to torture myself. I could have found another job and stuff like that, but I was like,
Right.
no, God told you,
Right.
said to go to school and torture yourself so you could be really truly happy. And I'm like, dang it, he right. As usual. I'm like,
Was he wrong though?
no,
Because
I
I
said,
mean,
I no, I
was he
have not.
wrong?
Of course not. I've never been happier. Tired,
Hey
but
man,
happier.
hey man, is someone at my door? Because I feel like someone trying to get into my house.
Did you order
I hear
anything?
no, no, I haven't. But they shouldn't be using. They trying to use a key.
Family member coming up?
I don't know. I'm
You
about to
wanna?
find out because if someone tries to unlock my door, I mean, I won't hear them.
Yeah. So.
But I'm on camera too, so
I know. I was about to say. You want me to pause it?
yeah, no, shoot. Listen, they couldn't unlock the door. They tried, so I figured they feel that they got the wrong house.
Yeah. Right.
And I can also turn on the alarm real quick
Yeah. Just
from
in
my
case.
phone. Call the po real quick and be like, "Oh, I'm in the house with some cray cray, and if you're trying to shoot me, shot me, whatever, I still get to the hospital real quick." It's like not far, like literally down the block. I'm all right because I got James. But yeah, that's it. That's what I said it loud enough too. I said it loud enough. This house is the house of James.
You are so silly.
True, true. But I
Well,
am me.
okay. So Haggai was is basically finished now because it's only 2 chapters, and
It
it was
does kind
basically
of if people who are looking, it does go into the next chapter a little bit, because it does continue talking about Darius and all that stuff in the next book, which is Zechariah. Yeah.
right.
But
But
so if you want to continue reading, that's up to y'all.
yeah,
We, on the other hand, are going something else.
yeah. That's what I was about to say because I'm like, we ain't saying Haggai. We're gonna decide that we had decided it and then I forgot it. And if we remember what we decided, because yeah, it was somebody with a P, right?
I thought it was with an H.
Philemon, was it that one?
Yeah. Oh, that's a P. That's a P. That's a P.
Yeah.
Was it? What was it? Who? It could have been. Okay, so out of the books, it was either Nahum. Then we got Habakkuk. These are still out of the Old Testament.
What's the Nahum? Because I don't remember Nahum. What so freaking ever? And
Girl,
it's only three
you asking the
chapters.
wrong thing. Yes, I know, but it's you asking the wrong chick.
No, I'm just saying it's like unless you have one that you're like really
Die hard? No. No, die hard. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm like, we could skip around between Old and New Testament and do that.
I'm ready for Nahum. Let's go find out who Nahum is or her.
Exactly. Or they them. We
So
know.
let's go find. Yeah,
Okay,
because
so
these pronouns, who knows? Kind of.
exactly.
I don't know if they had
So
them back in the day, but you know what I'm saying.
so next so next time we're gonna be doing Nahum, and we're gonna find out about them. So basically, people, we're going to read all the unpopular people of the Bible. Not like they did something wrong. It's just that they're just the
You don't
smaller
hear a lot of
books.
messages. Well, I have not had plenty of subject messages from
These books.
service
Same with
that
me.
really focus or have like a real like conversation about these
Exactly.
particular books that we've done. I mean, you could literally have done a good service about when God is not pleased with Haggai.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
When God said, "I told you so," do what I said. Do what I said. I said it. You know. So
Because you can use a lot of like narratives about what the temple is. Because honestly, there are plenty of parts, I forgot which chapter it is or which book it is, that talked about how we are the temple
yes,
of God. Like our body itself is a temple. Um, I think also in the last prayer, but the last supper, I mean, that our body is a temple. So if we are God's temple, right, and we half-heartedly not taking care of the temple, it was glorious. Our temple was bombing when we were born. We were like fresh out the womb. All right, we were unblemished out in the womb. We're like, hey, and then what happened? We be feeding our body. We be still, shopping with our body, putting clothes on our body, our temple. We dressing it up, but is it as nice as it was it like it used to be? Is it as pretty as it used to be? Did we take care of it internally? That could have been a whole conversation on Haggai. So it depends on how you take it. So it could be something that people, ministers, reverends, could start talking about. So we're gonna find
exactly.
out what Nahum is about.
Hmm.
If it is Nahum really ham or is it like nay beef? Who knows?
You know what? Shut up. I can't with you. I can't.
I
I
am a
just
hot mess. What can I say?
yes. Well, that has been another episode of Godly Spiritual Ladies. We thank you for joining us, and we tell you to please like, comment, subscribe, say something, say hi. We actually answer emails
Share
when we
it.
see them.
Share it. Share
Yes,
it.
yes, definitely share it. You know, all that other good stuff. So, as I was saying, I'm one of your co-hosts, Gwendolyn. That is,
I am Lady Sheila, out there in Scotland.
and this has been Godly Spiritual Ladies. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye bye.